It's 8:30, which means it's Thursday night, and it's only one thing, which is Carradine's Cockney Sing-Along. So grab your songbooks from Carradine's CockneySingAlong.co.uk. And we're not going to start with Cockney songs this evening. We're going to start with some summery songs, a little sunshine medley for you. And a huge shout out to Wendy and all at Colne Place Care Home, where I performed yesterday. Had a lovely sing-along with them in the garden there. So it was lovely to sing along with you ladies. Thank you for inviting me. And we sang this. It was such a beautiful day. So I thought we'd sing it for you today as well. So here we go. A little bit of a sunshine medley. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay dreaming, let's hear you then. I dreamt that you were by my side. Came disillusion when I awoke, dear. You were gone, and then I cried all together. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. But you told me once, dear, there'd be no other, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me to love another. You have broken all my dreams. One last time. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. How about this one? When you're smiling, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain. So stop your sighing, be happy again, keep on smiling. 'Cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. Here we go, a bit of Morecambe and Wise for you. If you know the dance, I want to see you doing it. Here we go. Bring me sunshine in your eyes. Bring me laughter all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years. Never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Now, did you realise there is a second verse to this one? And it goes like this. Bring me sunshine in your eyes. Bring me rainbows from the skies. Life's too short to be spent having anything but fun. We can be so content if we gather little sunbeams. Be light-hearted all day long. Keep on singing happy songs. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. One more time. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. And again, bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 21 of Tom Carradine's self-isolation sing-along. I suppose we're not in self-isolation anymore. We're all out and about, aren't we? But I hope you're all doing very well and keeping healthy and safe. Talking about keeping healthy, I've just heard that Jessica in Welling isn't very well. She's got chicken pox, one of my biggest fans. She's got chicken pox, so I'm sending get well soon messages to Jessica. And she's a big fan of the Lambeth Walk. Now, I know we didn't do it as an opening little thing, so I thought we'd do a little bit of a Lambeth Walk for her. Here we go. Anytime you're on Lambeth Way, any evening, any day, you'll find us all. What do you find us? Doing the Lambeth Walk. Oi! Every little Lambeth gal with a little Lambeth pal, you'll find us all. What do you find us? Doing the Lambeth Walk. There we go, a little bit of the Lambeth Walk there for Jessica in Welling. Hope you're feeling much, much better soon. So I'm going to take the hat off because it's a little bit hot in here. I don't know how you guys are coping with the temperature today. It's been pretty warm here too in Tunbridge. And yeah, so many requests in this evening. I'm going to try and squeeze as many in. Of course, a little bit of a holiday theme this evening, because we are off on our holidays tomorrow. Well, I say off on our holidays. We're camping in Devon for a week. So if you're going away, I believe some people are tuning in from around the country and around the world. Susanna is in France at the moment. If you're watching from a glamorous holiday location or a not so glamorous holiday location, I don't know, pop it in the comments and let us know where you're watching from. That would be great. And of course, if you've got any holiday requests, I've got quite a few holiday type summary songs in this evening, but you might have some ones as well that, you know, we did a little bit of summertime earlier on if you're here right at the start, but and Too Darn Hot, of course, as well. But there's lots more to come a little later on. So, of course, as always, I have my beautiful wife, Faye, on comments, and my son, Andrew, over here, looking quite summery with, he's got shades on as well. And so, Faye's rapidly writing some of your comments down. Any comments to make there, hun?
There have been comments on your attire. Generally complimentary.
That's good.
Although a little bit of surprise. And Adrian Pruth has asked, have you got socks with your sandals?
No, I don't have socks with my sandals. I've got my sandals on and my World War I shorts on. There we go. Yes, apologies if you're seeing a little too much of the chest. As you know, it's rare for me to leave the house without a collar and tie on. So, yes, I'm afraid. I hope you're going to put up with it, as it's so hot. So I'm going to have to get my fan out. Where's my fan? There we go. So, I said lots of holiday requests and lots of birthdays. I've said in kind of checking in with the birthday request this week. One thing I've been blown away with is the amount of people that have been watching from the start of this. Week 21, we've been doing this all the way through lockdown, and we actually started the week before lockdown, if you remember, if you're here on the first one. But yeah, just blown away by the amount of people that have been watching right from the start. So welcome back if you're watching again. Welcome to any new people watching as well. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. So I suppose it's time to get through the birthdays. We've got lots of them this evening and lots of birthday requests as well. So my birthday list starts with Richard Lewis. Richard Lewis, who's wearing a very dapper boater and a blazer today, channeling my style. I'm going a bit cash, but he's channeling me for this evening. His 65th birthday yesterday. Richard, happy birthday! And we've got a request for you coming up later on. My good friend Neil Bond out there. Neil, happy birthday to you for the 14th of August. And for your mum Margaret sent that in. Neil is a World War I reenactor and reenacts a chaplain, a World War I chaplain, and does a fantastic job of it. I actually had the great joy of playing at his 50th birthday party last year, kind of this time last year. So happy birthday, Neil. I hope you have a great day. Jackie Campbell, 60 on the Friday the 14th of August. You say all your plans have been cancelled. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So we've got a little request for you later on. Hope that cheers you up as well. Also to Heather Crosskey on your birthday on the 9th of August. Hi, Heather. Similar, you've got all your plans have been cancelled and you've got a very small flat and no garden. So really sorry to hear that, and I hope you do get a chance to celebrate your birthday in style. Again, I've got a request for you coming up a little later on. Rosalind Stewart. Hi, Rosalind. Your birthday while we're away on holiday next week. So, yes, we've got another request for you as well later on. Peter Plested, your birthday on the 8th of August. Happy birthday, Peter. Again, another request for you later on as well. We've got lots of them this evening. Also, a shout out from Rachel and Pauline Wrighton to Andrew Newland, 70 on the 9th of August. We've got a request for you coming up as well a little later on. Vibke Den Becker over in Germany, your birthday on the 8th. Again, Vibke, happy birthday. And we've got a birthday request coming for you a little later on. Actually, we're finishing this evening with a little birthday request for you. Steve Fielding, your birthday today. Not that you need reminding of that, Steve. Happy birthday, and a little request for you, of course, coming later on. And finally, a shout out and a happy birthday to Linda Holland. Tomorrow, your birthday. Happy birthday. Now, Linda was very, very kind this week. She sent me some sheet music, a little variety, a book of 60 old-time variety songs. It's a 1930s print of the News Chronicle compilation. Not one that I had. I've got lots of the songs from this in my collection, but I didn't actually have this book, so I'm touched that you sent it to me, which actually has helped out because I've got Steve Fielding's request in this book, and we're going to use it later on. So there we go. Happy birthday to all of you. So we're just going to sing this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Richard, Neil, Jackie, Heather, Rosalind, Peter, Andrew, Vibka, Steve and Linda. Happy birthday to you. Hey, hope you're having fantastic days if you've already had them, and if not, hope you have a fantastic birthday when they come around. Now, as I said, Linda was very kind to send me that book of variety songs and novelty songs, lots of music hall songs, and some songs from the 20s and 30s too. But she's requested this one from me. See if you can guess it from the verse. When true lovers meet in Mayfair, so the legends tell, songbirds sing, winter turns to spring. Every winding street in Mayfair falls beneath a spell. I know such enchantment to be, 'cause it happened one evening to me. Do you know the chorus? That certain night, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air. There were angels dining at the Ritz, and a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. Oh, I know you'd all recognise it. I may be right, I may be wrong, but I'm perfectly willing to swear that as you turned and smiled at me, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. The moon that lingered over London town, poor puzzled moon, he wore a frown. How could he know we two were so in love? The whole darn world seemed upside down. The streets of town were paved with stars. It was such a romantic affair that as we kissed and said goodnight, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I know 'cause I was there that night in Berkeley Square. There we go, Linda, for you, happy birthday. And thank you so much for sending that sheet music through. It's much, much appreciated, and we'll get a lot of usage. So, yeah, week 21, hey, holiday week, because we're away on holiday next week. So unfortunately we're not here, but I've got a very exciting thing to tell you about next week coming up. But yeah, in kind of 21 weeks into this, really, I've been kind of taking stock today, thinking about what we've created, and I'm just kind of blown away, as I said, the amount of people that have tuned in every week from the start. But also the kind of little community that we've created around the Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers Facebook group. If you're not a member, have a look for Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers. That's where my kind of friends and fans join together. And it's beautiful. We've created this lovely little community of people who obviously like what I do, but are also passionate, like me, for these wonderful songs, these forgotten songs. We like a laugh as well. So if you fancy joining in with that, and then do apply for that to become a member, and I will admit you later on. We also, Faye and I, go live after the live stream this evening for a little debrief. Now, we're off early in the morning, so it'll only have to be a short one tonight. But just want to say, yeah, have a little bit of a debrief and a cool down after the show. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Actually, Susanna, who's currently in France, sent a wonderful shot of her mug that she's got, Carradine's Cockney Sing-Along mug, with a wonderful hashtag Cockney Mugshot. So I'm wondering if you guys have got your mugs. Now, if you haven't, don't worry. I've got another batch that is sitting downstairs, but I can't get them in the post till we're back from holiday. So if you can hang around next week, I will, end of next week, or the following week, kind of 15th or so, I will pop them online for you, and I'll let you know in the Facebook group as well that they're going on. I've also got tea towels left. Thank you very much, Andrew, for reminding us. A few of the self-isolation sing-alongs, the remaining few of those available on the website. Now you can order those now. Though I probably won't get them into the post until I get back from holiday. So there we go. Any shout-outs and comments from Faye?
Well, we had our list of birthdays, but we do have another one. And it's Phoebe's 13th birthday.
Hey, Phoebe, happy birthday.
Philip Horsfield says they're listening on the mobile because they're out celebrating her birthday. So happy birthday.
That's dedication. Phoebe. Wow. Thank you for... where are you... Let's put us... Where are you celebrating? Where are you out and about doing that? So, well, thank you for joining us. I'm touched that you're joining us on such a special Special day. Huge apology for missing a wedding anniversary last week that came through to my request form. I tend not to look at my request form after about 5 o'clock on a Thursday, just because there are so many requests. So if you definitely want to get a request in before, do it through my website, through the request form, but get it in before 5 o'clock, because otherwise my set list just goes all out the window. So huge shout out and apologies. It was Frank Johnson was sending his best to Sam and Matt Clark for their 15th wedding anniversary last week. I'm so sorry I missed that. But also a shout out for a wedding anniversary this week to Steve and Lisa Cork. Hello, Steve and Lisa. Who I met, I saw for Lisa's birthday, probably a couple of years ago now, at Stowe Mary's World War One aerodrome out in Essex. It's their 31st wedding anniversary yesterday. Congratulations. And they've asked for a little bit of Bing Crosby, a little bit of Cole Porter. And it goes like this. I give to you as you give to me. True love, so on and on it will always be. True love, for you and I have a guardian angel on high, with nothing to do but to give to you as you give to me. Love forever true. Love forever true. There we go. Steve and Lisa, many, many congratulations for yesterday and your 31st wedding anniversary. That's amazing. Huge congratulations. And hopefully I'll see you guys very, very soon. So have we got summer holiday songs and suggestions coming in, Faye?
Hold on a minute, I've got another wedding anniversary. I was just scribbling it down. Daniel Gillan sent some message in saying his parents, Ace and Jez Pepper, had their 30th wedding anniversary this past Tuesday. So
congratulations to the Peppers. There we go.
We've not had so much of the songs, so do send us in your songs. We have had people telling us where in the world they are
go on.
Where
what exciting places have we got?
So common thanks, Karen in Toronto, going, oh, it's cooling down over there.
Thank you.
Which, makes us feel splendid. However, we have got someone out in the Arizona desert who says that they have to dress like you are pretty much every day. I
couldn't cope out there all the time.
So, and we've also got someone in the Colorado Rockies. We've got New Jersey. We've got Northern Ireland. We've got Zakynthos.
Oh, Zakynthos.
Which would be lovely to be there. The Applebee's are camping in the Isle of Man.
Hey, brilliant.
Yeah.
I've got an Isle of Man song coming up for you a little later on as well.
And Judith Dolby is in Whitby. And she's, I think, it's in the is it mobile home? I saw the comment earlier. I didn't write it down. But Whitby, great place.
Whitby, the Dolbys in Whitby. There we go, fantastic. Well, in which case, on the Facebook suggestions, we had a suggestion from Lee Pearson, who actually I should have been playing at her birthday a couple of weeks ago, but we've rescheduled it for next year. She suggested a little bit of Cliff Richard for you. I haven't got the lyrics for this, but you're going to know it, I'm sure. Let's hear you then. Oh, we're all going on a summer holiday. No more working for a week or two. Fun and laughter on a summer holiday. No more worries for me or you. For a week or two. We're going where the sun shines brightly. We're going where the sea is blue. We've seen it in the movies. Now let's see if it's true. Key change. Everybody has a summer holiday. Do with things they always wanted to. So we're going on a summer holiday to make our dreams come true. For me and you. For me and you. For me and you. There we go. Shout out to everybody who's currently on a summer holiday. I'm also conscious there are people out there who won't be getting a breakaway and potentially leaving it for later on in the year, or people who are still shielding, still staying safe and in self-isolation. So conscious of you guys as well and giving you a huge shout out, and hopefully it won't be long before you guys can get out and away to enjoy it. I mean, one of the reasons we're staying in this country, of course, and going down to Devon to enjoy it. Fingers crossed for nicer weather. This weekend looks all right, but later on next week doesn't, so fingers crossed. So, well, as I said, we're looking at summary holiday songs today. Get the requests coming into Faye, and we might be able to get a few of those in later on. Well, I've got lyrics for these next ones. These are on your songbooks from Carradine's cockneysingalong.co.uk. An old musical song to start with on these summary songs. But I'm going to sing you the verse for this one. This is page 3 in your songbooks, I think. It goes like this. Everyone delights to spend the summer holiday down beside the side of the silvery sea. I'm no exception to the rule. In fact, if I'd my way, I'd reside by the side of the silvery sea. But when you're just a commoner garden working lad like me, a chance to see the sea is quite a novelty. Save up all the money I can while winter's grim and grey, then off I run to have some fun where the balmy breezes play. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, I do like to stroll along the prom, where the brass bands play tiddly-om, pom-pom. So just let me be beside the seaside. I'll be beside myself with glee. Oh, there's lots of girls beside. I should like to be beside the seaside, beside the sea. I got a bit lost in that one. There is a second verse. It goes like this. Timothy went to Blackpool for the day last Easter tide to see what he could see by the side of the sea. Soon as he reached the station, then the first thing he espied was the wine lodge door stood open invitingly. To quench his thirst he toddled inside and called out for a wine, which grew to 8 or 9 till his nose began to shine. Said he, what people see in the sea I'm sure I failed to see. So he caught the train back home again. Then to his wife said he, oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, I do like to stroll along the prom, where the brass bands play tiddly-om, pom-pom. So just let me be beside the seaside. I'll be beside myself with glee. And there's lots of girls beside. I should like to be beside the seaside, beside the sea. Hey, there we go. A very old musical song. I say very old. 1907, that one, I think. 1907 indeed. I do like to be beside the seaside. Made famous by Mark Sheridan back then. And the verse, of course, yes, watch out when you get off the train or the plane, just don't get tempted by the wine bars. Otherwise, you'll go home without having seen the sea. So there we go. Faye, I see Faye getting some requests in for more summery songs.
Indeed. Right, so a few of the ones we had in. All the nice girls love a sailor.
All the nice girls love a sailor. All the nice girls love a tar. For there's something about a sailor. Well, you know what sailors are. Bright and breezy, free and easy. He's the lady's pride and joy. Falls in love with Kate or Jane and he's off to sea again. Ship ahoy, ship ahoy. Hey.
Good one. The sun has got his hat on. Have you already got that planned?
I haven't actually. The sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today. Good choice, a summary song, of course.
Now, this is a Boney M one.
Oh!
Hooray, hooray, it's a holly holiday.
Hooray, 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 it's a holly holiday. Holly holiday, hooray, hooray. That sounds like it's later than you think. I'm making it up.
Yeah, I think you. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
I'm just going to say to Ray that I'm frowning in your general direction for suggesting summer nights.
Oh. Summer loving had me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast.
Met a girl crazy for me.
Met a boy, cute as can be.
Summer days drifting away to all the summer nights. So wella. Tell me more. Yeah, it's enough of that. There we go.
That is because we'll also not necessarily get the words in the right order.
Yep.
Now this is one I don't know. You might. Rum and Coca-Cola.
Rum and Coca-Cola, gold and Pocuchima, working for the Yankee dollar. It's an old Andrew Sisters number. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I sit corrected. Sweet Nelly Dean.
Oh, down by the stream, Nelly Dean. Oh, I can't remember it off the top of my head. Nelly Dean, there we go.
Okay, here's another one. She wears red feathers and
a hooly skirt. Yeah, she wears red feathers and a hooly. Oh, I can't. And my wonderful friend Patricia Hammond did an amazing version of that. We've done a few care home gigs over the last few years, and she always does. She always whips the sheet music for that, and we do it. Everybody in the care homes knows it. She wears yellow ribbons and a hooly skirt. Classic.
Sunny afternoon.
Taxman's taken all my dough. Lived at my steady home, laying on a sunny afternoon in the summertime. Yeah, that one, brilliant.
Okay, I'm going to make sure I have this in front of me. So, this is the last one I'm going to suggest. Oh. Sunny days are here again, or the German version. I'm going to try and read it, Daniel. Wochenende and Sonnenschein.
Oh, as in happy days are here again.
Yeah. What about in sunny days? Or it could be happy days.
What key do it? Happy days. Stars above are clear again. Sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again. Together shout it now. There's no one who can doubt it now. Let's just tell us all about it now. Happy days are here again. Yeah, that's not the right. That's not the key I normally do it in. There we go. Oh my word! There's so many summary songs. And actually,
I'll stock them up for you. And
thank you. We had a request for Steve Fielding's birthday. Steve, happy birthday today. A request for Flanagan. Now, this one was actually written. We talked last week about the wonderful Clarence Wainwright Murphy. Who wrote Let's All Go Down the Strand and Have a Banana. He also wrote lots and lots of other songs, including, we did it last week, has anybody here seen Kelly? K-E-L-L-Y. So shout out to the Applebees who are in camping on the Isle of Man at the moment. This is a song. There was a little bit of a thing about Isle of Man and Flanagan, this guy. And a number of songs that were written about him in the music hall time. Most of them by Clarence Wainwright Murphy, I believe. You need to correct me on that if I'm wrong. But yes, this is Flanagan, and it has a sing-along chorus. You've got the lyrics for this, and as you know, there is nothing more embarrassing than a sing-along sung alone. Hopefully, you'll join in. It goes. Flanagan said to his dear girl, holiday time will be shortly here. Haven't you thought where you'd like to go? Hurry up, dear, for I want to know. The Isle of Anglesea's all right, or the Isle of Wight might do. But the lady said, as she hung her head, if it's all the same to you. Here's the chorus. Flanagan, Flanagan, take me to the Isle of Manigan. Take me where the folks all cry K-E-L-L-Y. Flanagan, Flanagan, if you love your Mary Ann. Oh, 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 Flanagan, take me to the Isle of Man. One more time. Flanagan, Flanagan, take me to the Isle of Manigan. Take me where the folks all cry K-E-L-L-Y. Flanagan, Flanagan, if you love your Mary Ann. Oh, 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 Flanagan, take me to the Isle of Man. There we go, another another hit that was made very, very famous by the wonderful Florrie Ford. And thank you so much to Linda Holland. That came in very, very useful there. So a little holidaying verse for that one, for the Isle of Man. What about this one? Oh, here we go. This one I learnt as a kid in school, and it's never left me. I remember there was a group of, it was an orchestra that came to my school in Coventry when I was growing up. I must have been about 7 or 8, so probably about Andrew's age. And an orchestra came and played in the school hall, and they taught us some songs. And they played some music as well that we could that we discussed as well. And so one of the songs that we sang was we sang "Ode to Joy," but in German. Freude schöne Gotte Funken Tochter aus Elysium. And we learnt that. And I've still got the song lyrics for that somewhere in my collection, somewhere in my memory boxes in the loft maybe. But there's one song, and I learnt the lyrics. We learnt the lyrics to the verse of this, and it's never left me. And you're going to know the chorus. Anyone going to Spain? Oh, actually, you're probably not going to Spain. If you are going to Spain, yeah, you're going to have to quarantine on the way back. I'm not sure what the regulations are at the moment. But shout out to anyone who's watching in Spain. Perhaps the Goods, Sam Goods may be watching out there, I don't know. A shout out to anyone else who's watching from Spain. Goes like this. All the ladies fell for Rudolph Valentino. He had a beano back in those balmy days. He knew every time you meet an icy creature, you've got to teach her hot-blooded Latin ways. But even Rudy would have felt the strain of making smooth advances in the rain. Here we go! Oh, this year I'm off to sunny Spain. Hey, Viva Espania. I'm taking the Costa Brava plane. Hey, Viva Espania. If you'd like to chat a matador in some cool cabana, and me senoritas by the score. Espania, por favor. Espania, por favor. One more time. Oh, this year I'm off to sunny Spain. Hey, Viva Espania. I'm taking the Costa Brava plane. Hey, Viva Espania. Oh, I'd like to chat a matador in some cool cabana, and meet senoritas by the score. Espania, por favor. Espania, por favor. Hey, a little bit of Hey, Viva Espania. We had a request from Susanna Cater, who's on holiday in France at the moment. I need to change of hat for this one. A little bit of Noel Coward for you. The sing-along lyrics are there in your songbooks for this one. But it starts like this. In tropical climes and at certain times of day, when all the citizens retire to tear their clothes off and perspire, it's one of the rules that the native fools obey, because the sun is much too sultry and one must avoid its ultraviolet rays. The natives grieve when the white men leave their huts, because they're obviously definitely nuts. 2, 3, 4 mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. The Japanese don't dare to, the Chinese wouldn't dare to, the Hindus and Argentines seem firm from 12 to 1, but the Englishmen detest a siesta. In the Philippines they have lovely screens to protect you from the glare. In the Medley states they're hatched like plates with the Britishers won't wear. At 12 noon the natives swoon and know for the work is done, but mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. No coward for you. A little bit of Mad Dogs and Englishmen for Susanna Cater, who's over there in France. And thank you so much for your Cockney mugshot selfie. If anybody else fancies doing that, share that on social media. Would be great. Faye, any more suggestions?
Yeah, well, I've got a couple of shout-outs, first of all. Reporting from Phoebe's family, they're out in Chesterfield, but heading home now.
Chesterfield in Derbyshire, my word, Chessie. I did my first 3 pantomimes at the Pomegranate Theatre in Chesterfield in Derbyshire back in 2000.
Yes, and I've got a shout out from Valerie Remnants to her brother-in-law Roger Ward, who was a BB officer and you just shout out. And it's just to say hello to you, Roger. Understand he had a big stroke last year and he's recovering, and it's a big hello to you from us.
Oh, Valerie, I had got you down on my list for a little later on as well, because Valerie mentioned in the comments on the sing-alongs page that I obviously mentioned scouting quite a lot, because that's where I learned a lot of these songs in Scouts. But also a huge shout out to the Boys Brigade, because Valerie and her husband Keith are lieutenants in the Boys Brigade. So yes, huge shout out to anybody who's involved with the Boys Brigade, and a fantastic job that you do. Because yeah, and also at the moment, I mean, scouting and stuff is all up in the air with I know some friends who are scout leaders and things, and Cub Scout leaders who've been doing Zoom meetings and things, and hopefully it won't be long before you can get back to properly meeting up and doing some fantastic activities that you normally do. So
do you want a few more suggestions?
Go on.
Okay, are we ready? Okay. Jolly Holiday from Mary Poppins.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light when the day is grey and ordinary. Mary makes the sunshine bright of a banana.
And Ray's just being a little ray of sunshine and singing in the rain for next week.
Oh, no, I'm not going to tempt fate. There we go. I can play Singing in the Rain, but we're not going to do it, because that's going to tempt fate for next week. No, I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah, thanks for that one, Ray. Karen suggested Red Dwarf closing credits. I'd like to know I ship photos.
It's cold outside, there's no kind of atmosphere, I'm all alone. Who chose the key, more or less? Let me fly far away from here. Fun, 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 in the sun, sun, sun. Not bad, I like that one.
Quite kind of unusual one. Yeah. Little stick of Blackpool rock. That's Brighton.
With me little stick of Blackpool rock, along the promenade I stroll. It may get sticky, but I'll never complain. It's nice to have a nibble at it now and again. Every day, whenever I say, the kids around me flock. One afternoon the band conductor up on his stand somehow lost his bat and it flew out of his hand. So I jumped in his place and then conducted the band with my little stick of Blackpool rock. There we go. We did that when we talked about innuendo a few weeks ago, didn't we? Yeah. There we go.
Good one here. Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles.
Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. Do-do. It's alright. Yep.
Down to Margate, Chas and Dave.
Down to Margate. I know I don't do this one. I might add that to my list for my Chas and Dave medley. Down to Margate.
Tequila.
Tequila. I don't really know it.
Now, do you know this one? We're going to Ibiza by the Venga Boys.
We're going to eat pizza. Vague recollections from my childhood. Vague recollections.
That's as far as I got.
There we go.
I'm still going. I'm still reading.
Still going. Well, we had some more requests for... I know who requested this. Someone requested English Country Garden. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I don't know who requested it. I can have a look here. Where's my spreadsheet? Bear with me, caller. Bear with me, caller. Who requested English Country Garden? Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Jacqueline Plested, for Peter Plested for your birthday, requested English Country Garden. We've got the lyrics for this. Here we go. How many kinds of sweet flowers grow in an English country garden? We'll tell you now of some that we know, and those we miss you'll surely pardon. Daffodils, heartsease and phlox, meadowsweet and lady smocks, gentian, lupin and tall hollyhocks, roses, foxgloves and snowdrops, blue forget-me-nots in an English country garden. I was going to do the playground version of that, but it's not. It's pretty rude. I don't think we ought to do that this evening. There are lots of blue versions of that as well. So yes, there we go for Peter. A little bit English Country Garden. What a lovely summery English song. Now moving on from that, we've had a few requests. Now Heather Krosky requested some Flanders and Swan. I know a lot of you are big Flanders and Swan fans. Also for Andrew Newland's 70th birthday, I was asked for a request for a song about trains. And also, Anne Savage in Midsummer Norton has requested a little shout out to her wonderful family. So Graham, Sarah, Emily and Oscar, who are off on holiday tomorrow. And she says that Granny is going to miss them while they're away. So I was trying to think, okay, with Flanders and Swan, we've got song about trains and also a reference from Midsummer Norton. There's only one song in the history of the world that combines that all together. And that is this wonderful, this beautiful tune by Flanders and Swan called Slow Train. Now, this was written in the 1960s, around the time of the Beeching cuts, when Dr. Beeching published his report proposing the closing down of many of the kind of branch lines in the UK. And so many of these small stations that just only had a few passengers throughout the day were closed down because a lot of trade and stuff was moving over to the road network, I suppose, back in the 60s and motorways. So we lost some branch lines. Of course, many of those branch lines have been opened up as heritage railways since, or have just been left as footpaths now, or have just disappeared forever. So this is a wonderful song called Slow Train, Flanders and Swan, and it name checks so many of those stations that we have lost. So this goes out to Heather, to Andrew, and to a little bit of Slow Train, Flanders and Swan. Beautiful, beautiful tune. And what a great replication of just that rhythmic. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful song. Beautiful, beautiful song. I don't do it justice. You need to listen to the Flanders and Swan version really to get that. Any shout-outs coming in from Faye over there?
We've had a few more songs and things, but I'm very conscious that you've got quite a lot still to get through. Oh, so I don't want to waylay you.
I do indeed. So, a shout out to Kirsten Shelton and Maxine, who are holidaying currently in Wales. This one takes me back to my childhood, this one. In your songbooks, didn't we have a lovely day, the day we went to Bangor? A beautiful day, we had lunch on the way, and all for under £1, you know. On the way back, I cuddled with Jack and we opened a bottle of cider, singing a few of our favourite songs as the wheels went around. This was 1979, this one. I remember singing at school, and I'm sure my dad used to sing in the car. Don't you recall the thrill of it all as we walked along the seafront? Then on the sand we heard a brass band that played the diddly-pom-terrere. Elsie and I had one cup of tea and we took a pedalo boat out, splashing away as we saw on the bay and the wheels went round. For Kirsten and Maxine in North Wales. There we go. So more requests we had. Actually, it's not too bad, honey. Have you got any more summer song suggestions?
I've written down it. Oh, in the good old summertime.
Good old summertime, in the good old summertime. Strolling through the shady lanes with my baby mine. Hold your hand and she holds yours, and that's a very good sign that she's your Tootsie Wootsie. She's your Tootsie Wootsie in the good old summertime. I know I'll get there in the end.
Okay, you're going to love this one. I'm not going to try and say it all. Gilly Gilly Ossen.
Oh, there's a tiny house by a tiny stream where a lovely lass had a lovely dream. And her dreams came true quite unexpectedly in Gilly Gilly Ossifever, Catsanel and Boga by the sea. A little bit of Max Bygraves there. Anything else there, Faye?
Well, someone said Rolling Along with the Crest of a Wave, because actually the sea.
And come fly with me. If we go, fly with me. Well, what can? Come fly with me. Let's fly away. There's not a lot of flying going on at the moment, I suppose. So There we go. And now we did have another request in. This is a request from Rachel Orme for her husband Jeremy. And she says, just because he's fantastic and takes such great care of me and our 17-month-old. So, yes, for Jeremy, she said he really appreciated this song being played. And it's one I did a few weeks ago. I say a few weeks ago, a couple of months ago. This is a little bit of 47 Ginger-Headed Sailors. I first came across this one with Hugh Laurie singing it in Jeeves and Wooster. So it goes a bit like this. You have got the lyrics for the chorus. Goes like this. There's a good ship, HMS Cock-Robin, on a home trip. Up and down she's bobbing, though the crew's pretty tough. The weather's so rough, they're all fed up and said that they've had more than enough. I've got a brother, he's an able seaman and they call him Redhead Tom. I want to say I meet you, and with your pals I'll greet you. So who do you think I got a message from? 47 ginger-headed sailors coming home across the briny sea. When the anchor's weighed and the journey's made, then they'll start the party with a heave-ho me hearty. 47 ginger-headed sailors, you can bet you're gonna hear them when they hail us. And as they step ashore, there'll be one mighty roar from 47 ginger-headed sailors. One more time! Oh, 47 ginger-headed sailors coming home across the briny sea. When the anchor's weighed and the journey's made, they'll start a party with a heave-ho me hearty. 47 ginger-headed sailors, you can bet you're gonna hear them when they hail us. Some old mate down in Devon said my idea of heaven is 47 ginger-headed sailors. There we go. My idea of heaven. There we go.
I've got a question for you.
Go on.
Put to you by Todd Chambers. What was the favourite song you sang at Mr. Fogg's?
My favourite song that I would sing at Mr. Fogg's? Probably Those Were the Days. Those were those days, my friend, I thought they'd never end. Because everybody knew it and just clapping.
It's a good one. Everyone would join in.
Mr. Fogg's, still no sign. Mr. Fogg's is back open. Mr. Fogg's Tavern is back open. But obviously no prospect of any live music there for a while yet. So keep watching and we'll keep you posted. Now, of course, if you like what I do at Carradine's Cockney Sing Along, don't forget I do have a tip jar over on my website. You can go and throw some coins my way in my tip jar. And of course, if you want to buy my albums, you can buy those from my website too. I've still got some tea towels, as Andrew said, and also I've got we'll have some mugs coming very, very soon, in just over a week or so. So watch out for that. If you go to Carradine's Cockney Sing Along Us, you'll be the first to know that they're coming out. So we're on to our requests coming towards the end of the evening. We've got a little bit of a requests medley coming for you. Though this one, so we're not going to do a medley, we're going to do the whole song, this one. Because this is from Fiona Conlon for her sister Louise Conlon. Fiona writes, I haven't probably seen my sister since lockdown began, so I wanted to request a song to let her know how much I miss her and to thank her and all the other NHS employees for the fabulous job that they are doing. And she said, my favourite things would be a great song because she is indeed one of my favourite things. There we go. So from Fiona to Louise, my favourite things. A little bit of this takes me back to doing the national tour of this for 9 months. Was Children's MD. I've probably told you about that before, but there we go. It goes like this. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Right back at secondary school, Fumpty years ago too. So happy memories for her. There we go, my favourite things. A few more requests. We've had a request from Rosalind Stewart, your birthday. She wanted a song about roses. So we should really, there's only really one song to sing and that goes like this. Roses are shining in Picady, in the hush of the silver dew. Roses are flowering in Picady, but there's never a rose like you. And the roses will die in the summertime, and our roads may be far apart, but there's one rose that dies not in Picady. 'Tis the rose that I keep in my heart. Just the optional top note at the end. Why not? Now where are we going? So that was Rosalind Stewart's. Jackie Campbell's 60th birthday. How about this one? On Martha Kelly's doorstep, down Paradise Row, I'd sit along Nellie, she'd sit along Joe. She's got a little hole in her frock, a hole in her shoe, a hole in her stocking where the toe peeped through. But Nellie was the smartest down our alley, on Martha Kelly's doorstep. I'm wondering now if little girl Nellie remembers Joe, her boy, and does she love me like she used to, on Mother Kelly's doorstep, down Paradise Row. This one is another birthday request. This goes out to the wonderful Richard Lewis, looking very dapper in his boating blazer and boater, with his Cockney sing-along mug earlier on I saw on Carradine's Cockney sing-alongers. Now he says not only is his 65th birthday this week, but it also marks the 59th anniversary of when he won a talent competition on Weymouth Pier singing I Know an Old Woman Who Swallowed a Fly. Now I don't do that one, but I do this one, and it's dedicated to you, Richard. Here we go. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Let's hear you all. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain when she comes. All together. Singing I, yippee-yi. Singing I, yippee-yi. Singing I, yippee-yi, yippee-yi, yippee-yi. She'll be commenting on the live stream when she comes. She'll be commenting on the live stream when she comes. She'll be commenting on the live stream, commenting on the live stream, commenting on the live stream when she comes. All together. Singing I, yippee-yi. Singing I, yippee-yi. Singing I, yippee-yi, yippee-yi. Oh, she's got a lovely titivating smile. Oh, she's got a lovely titivating smile. Oh, she's got a lovely smile. Got a lovely smile. She's got a lovely titivating smile. All together. Singing I, yippee-yippee-yi. Singing I, yippee-yippee-yi. Singing I, yippee-yi, yippee-yi. Oh, she's got a lovely bottom set of teeth. Oh, she's got a lovely bottom set of teeth. Oh, she's got a lovely bottom, got a lovely bottom, got a lovely bottom set of teeth. All together. Singing I, yippee-yippee-yi. Singing I, yippee-yippee-yi. Singing I, yippee-yi, yippee-yi, yippee-yippee-yi. Hey, for Richard, for your 65th birthday. Many, many congratulations. And of course a huge shout out to anybody who's watching from the States as well. That American song that we've stolen as a sing-along classic over here. So there we go. Well, we're coming towards the end of the sing-along this evening. So over to Faye for a final few comments.
To be honest, it's more suggestions for songs. You lot are really...
Oh, go on. Anything else that's...
The Blackpool Bell.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Oh, well done, whoever suggested that. Seaside Rendezvous.
Oh, Seaside, whenever you stroll along with me, really contemplate on what you feel inside. Oh, great song.
That's a great song. Love that one. I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. We're talking about that. I have actually booked yesterday flights. I know, I'm silly, I know. But I'm booked to go over to Copenhagen on the 12th of September. They're having their annual Tweed ride. It's not actually a Tweed ride this year, cycle ride. They're having a big picnic in a park. So yes, I've been booked to go and sing for them, and I'm going to be learning some Danish songs as well. There we go. So
I'm flying over there for the 12th that weekend. So yes, I will be leaving on a jet plane and hopefully getting back safely and hopefully not going into quarantine for 2 weeks. But we'll deal with that if we need to.
You're sleeping in the shed.
I will be sleeping in the shed.
If you are.
So there we go. But yeah, just a few huge thank yous, of course. Huge thank you to my wonderful wife Faye on the comments. Yay.
Thank you so much.
I need to hit the canned laughter or canned applause button.
We do.
Andrew, who's currently asleep or kind of lying down under Faye's desk over there. He's done a drawing as well. Oh, go on, pass it over quick.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
And it's got...
Oh, it's a Minecraft house. There we go. We might have to auction these off at the end of the series. There we go. And of course, a huge thank you to Marcus, my technical bot, who's dealing with my back end, as it were, misses. And thank you so much to Marcus for that. Much, much appreciated. As we said, we're not here next week, and we are away. So no live stream next Thursday. But just to keep you going, if you fancy it, I have uploaded to YouTube a premiere next Thursday night at 8:30, going live. A little how to make the perfect scone video. Many of you have been asking because you've seen my Weird Side video where I have an interview with the wonderful Kai Hammond and talk about making scones in that. You want my recipe for making scones? Well, I've given it away. I've given you the secrets, and that's all in a video that is coming next Thursday night. So if you go over to YouTube, the link is on the Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers page. I shall post it also on the Carradine's Cockney Sing-Along page. But yes, have a look at that over on YouTube. And it goes live, as I said, at 8:30 next Thursday. You can comment as well. You can do exactly what you're doing now, commenting on that feed as it comes in. It's a little 5-minute video to keep you going. So then we're back the week after. That's the 20th. And then also, excitingly, on the 27th, Thursday the 27th, fingers crossed, we'll be coming live from the Piano Pavilion in Southend. My wonderful good friend Adam Ramett there. He's letting us come and take over. So we'll be there as the family. And yes, unfortunately, it's not a public performance. Unfortunately, it's not. You can probably come and throw tomatoes at the window if you want. But yes, we'll be there streaming live for you. And I'll be probably playing on a different piano for every song. There we go. Lots of exciting things happening with that. Thank you so much. Sorry, I haven't had a chance to say thank you to the tip jar donations this evening. I'm overjoyed with your donations this evening. Thank you so much for doing that. Much appreciated. And yes, thank you so much for that. And last song, I suppose. Have you got anything on? No? Brilliant. Well, last song. This is a birthday shout out and a birthday song for Vibke den Backer over in Germany. Vibke, your birthday, and a request for you, a little bit of Monty Python's Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. This will probably be our anthem next week when it starts raining, when we need to take down the tent, I suppose. So for anyone else who's camping and possibly going to be packing away tents when it's damp, this one's for you as well. It goes like this. Song lyrics, last page of your songbooks. Some things in life are bad, things that really make you mad, and other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. Now this'll help things turn out for the best. I can't whistle. And always look on the bright side of life. I wasn't joking. Always look on the right side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. If you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And let's always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. If life is quite absurd and death's the final word, you must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow. Key change. Always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. Family show. Life's a piece of... When you look at it, life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You can see it's all a show, keep on laughing as you go. Remember that the last stop is on you, never key change. Always look on the bright side of life. Let's hear you whistling and I'm always look on the right side of life. I think another key change, why not? Last time, always look on the right side. Face giving me daggers now. Last time, big finish. Always look on the bright side of life. Happy birthday, Vibka. Have a great 2 weeks, everybody. Enjoy the scone video. Please share it, like it, comment it on it. All of the usual stuff you do. Have a great 2 weeks, and we shall see you back here, exactly here, on the 20th of August. Have a fantastic summer, and see you very, very soon. Thanks very much. Bye.